Sa video na to, pag-aralan natin kung ano yung mga hyperbolic functions at saka yung derivatives nila. So first, ano nga ba yung hyperbolic functions? So sa math kasi, madalas lumalabas yung mga expressions ng involving e raised to x at saka e raised to negative x, lalo na yung sum and differences nila. So we have e raised to x minus e raised to negative x at saka yung sum na e raised to x plus e raised to negative x. So that's why gumawa ng shorthand notation para dito sa mga expressions na to. So we have the hyperbolic sign of x is defined as kalahati nung difference nung e raised to x at saka e raised to negative x. Yung hyperbolic cosine naman of x, ito naman yung sum over 2. Okay? So we have the difference at saka sum nung e raised to x at saka e raised to negative x. Ito yung basis or yung definition natin for the hyperbolic functions. At kung makikita nyo, this is similar sa trigonometric functions. Okay? We have sine pero may h, so hyperbolic sine to. We have cosine pero again meron siyang h, so ibig sabihin hyperbolic cosine. And like yung trigonometric functions natin, meron tayong hyperbolic tangent which is yung hyperbolic sine divided by the hyperbolic cosine. Okay, so tignan natin yung una nating example. Find y prime or the first derivative if y is equal to the hyperbolic sine of x. So, ang gagawin ko muna, i-rewrite ko yung hyperbolic sign doon sa exponential form niya. Ayan, e raised to x minus e raised to negative x. Or, of course, this is 1/2 nung difference nung dalawa. Ayan. Then, proceeding with yung rules ng differentiation. So, we have 1/2 times, ito, yung derivative nung nasa loob. So, we have yung derivative ng e raised to x with respect to x minus yung derivative ng e raised to negative x with respect to x. Okay? Now, alam natin na ang derivative ng e raised to x ay equal sa e raised to x din. Minus, ang derivative ng e raised to negative x, that would be e raised to negative x times yung derivative ng exponent. Since negative x to, ang derivative niya ay negative 1. So, in other words, if you simplify this, you will get y prime is equal to 1/2 of e raised to x plus e raised to negative x. And of course, we know from our definition kanina na itong value na to, we can rewrite it as e raised to x plus e raised to negative x all over 2. Itong value na to ay equal doon sa hyperbolic cosine ng x. So, for our first problem, we prove that the derivative of the hyperbolic sine of x is equal to the hyperbolic cosine x. Now, of course, hindi na natin ipoprove lahat ng mga derivatives dyan, but rather, we would resort dito sa mga basic formulas natin. These are the derivatives of hyperbolic functions. So, ilist natin, no? We have the derivative of hyperbolic sine is the hyperbolic cosine of u, and u is a function of x. So, of course, i-multiply mo siya sa derivative ng u with respect to x. This is assuming u is a function of x. Now, the derivative of the hyperbolic cosine naman is the hyperbolic sine. Now, the difference is kapag trigonometric functions, may negative to. Sa hyperbolic functions, wala yung negative sign dito. So, hindi sila parehas na parehas, no? Okay? So, for the tangent, kamukha rin nung sa trigonometric functions, no? Yung derivative ng hyperbolic tangent, that would be the hyperbolic secant squared. Yun ang kanyang derivative. And of course, we have yung secant, hyperbolic secant. This is, ang kanyang derivative is negative ng hyperbolic secant times hyperbolic tangent. Yung sa cosecant naman, hyperbolic cosecant, we have hyperbolic cosecant times hyperbolic cotangent. For the hyperbolic cotangent, this is negative ng hyperbolic cosecant squared. So, ito yung mga basic formulas for the derivatives of hyperbolic functions. So, let's go to another example. Example number 2. Find y prime if y, the function y, is equal to the hyperbolic cosine of x all over x plus 3. So, as you can see, we have a quotient. So, magagamit natin yung quotient rule. O, isa-isahin natin dito. We have y prime. So, for the quotient rule, copy natin yung denominator. So, we have x plus 3. And then, derivative nung numerator. So, derivative nung hyperbolic cosine of x minus, copy yung numerator which is hyperbolic cosine of x times derivative ng denominator. And para sa quotient rule, we divide all of this by the square of the denominator. Ayan, ganyan. So now, we proceed with the derivatives, no? We have x plus 3. Ang derivative ng hyperbolic cosine, we know that it's the hyperbolic sine of x minus hyperbolic cosine of x times ang derivative ng x plus 3, we know that that is equal to 1 divided by x plus 3 squared. Ayan. So now, if we simplify, of course, mawawala lang yung 1. I can write this as x plus 3, hyperbolic sine of x minus hyperbolic cosine of x all over x plus 3 squared. So, ito na ang ating first derivative for y. Let's look at another example. Example number 3. We have, we are asked to find the first derivative of a function q, and q is a function of t. Okay, q is a function of t, and the function is the tangent of t plus t squared hyperbolic secant of t. So, isa-isahin natin ulit, no? Yung q prime of t, or the first derivative of t, equal to yung derivative ng tangent. So, iisa-isahin ko yung pagsosolve dito, no? Yung derivative ng tangent t with respect to t, dahil t ang ating independent variable. Plus, we have here a product, no? Meron tayong t squared at saka secant squared t. So, para sa product rule natin, copy yung t squared, first term, and then get the derivative ng second, hyperbolic secant squared t with respect to x, plus, copy yung second term, yung hyperbolic secant squared t, and then get the derivative of t squared with respect to t. O, mali itong isa, no? Dapat ito with respect to t nga pala. Okay, so t yung ating independent variable. So, proceeding with the derivatives, we get the following. Derivative ng tangent is secant squared t plus t squared. Ang derivative ng secant squared, so naka-square to. So, ang gagawin natin, baba yung exponent, and then we have yung secant, hyperbolic secant, yung exponent niya minus 1. So, from 2 magiging 1. And then, i-chain rule mo, ano yung derivative ng hyperbolic secant? From our list kanina, ang derivative ng hyperbolic secant ay we have negative hyperbolic secant of t hyperbolic tangent of t. Yan. And then we have, finally, yung last term dito, we have plus hyperbolic secant squared of t. Ang derivative ng t squared is 2t. Now, simplifying, of course, using basic algebra, ito ang ating sagot, no? We have the secant squared of t plus, ang gagawin ko, ifa-factor out ko yung 2t and also yung secant hyperbolic secant squared of t. So, pag pinactor out ko yan dito sa dalawang term na to, ang matitira sa akin, so unahin ko tong isa, this would be 1, and then ito ay may negative, so minus, pinactor out ko, ang matitira is yung tangent, no? Yung hyperbolic tangent t. So, this is my, at saka yung isang t pa pala, dahil naka-square to. So, minus t times hyperbolic tangent of t. So, ito ang answer ko for example number 3. Yan. Sample 4 naman tayo. Find the derivative of the function f of z with respect to z if the function is z cubed minus 2 all over the hyperbolic sine of t squared. Again, this is a quotient rule, no? So, isa-isahin natin yung derivative ng function of z with respect to z. That would be copy yung denominator. So, we have hyperbolic sine of z squared times derivative ng numerator. So, derivative ng z cubed minus 2 with respect to z. Minus, copy natin yung numerator. We have z cubed minus 2 times yung derivative with respect to z ng denominator. Ang denominator natin is hyperbolic sine of z squared. Again, for the quotient rule, i-square natin yung denominator. So, all over yung square ng denominator. Yeah. So, now, proceeding with the derivatives na nakita natin dito, we have hyperbolic sine of z squared. Tapos, ito, ang derivative ng z cubed minus 2, that would be 3z squared. Minus, we have z cubed minus 2. Ang derivative ng hyperbolic sine is the hyperbolic cosine. So we have a hyperbolic cosine of z squared. And remember, dahil z squared to, kailangan natin i-chain rule. Ang kanyang derivative ay 2z. All over yung square ng hyperbolic sine. So i-write ko siya as hyperbolic sine squared of z squared. And then, you will simplify it algebraically, but I will stop here, no? So ito na ang kanyang first derivative. Sample number 5. Differentiate e raised to x times the hyperbolic cosine of x. So, nakikita nyo, ang derivative nito, let's say this is y, no? So, the first derivative or the derivative of y, this would be a product rule. So, copy yung e raised to x. Derivative ng hyperbolic cosine, that would be hyperbolic sine of x. Then, plus, copy yung second term. And then, derivative ng e raised to x. Of course, ang derivative ng e raised to x ay e raised to x rin. Or, we can factor out e raised to x and we are left with hyperbolic sine of x plus hyperbolic cosine of x. Tapos, naka-factor out yung e raised to x sa labas. Now, remember, ang hyperbolic sine, no? Ang hyperbolic sine is the difference between e raised to x minus e raised to negative x all over 2. Plus, ang hyperbolic cosine naman, yung sum ng e raised to x plus e raised to negative x over 2. No, kapag in-add mo yan, dahil ma-add mo siya, no? Ang mangyayari lang dito, ma-cancel lang yung minus saka yung plus. Tapos, magiging 2 e raised to x over 2. Of course, ma-cancel din yung 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang sagot dito is y prime is equal to e raised to x tapos e squared or e raised to 2x. So, ito ang derivative ng e raised to x hyperbolic cosine of x. So, those are some sample problems regarding the derivatives of hyperbolic function. You just need to remember that these are the basic formulas or the basic derivatives ng hyperbolic functions. Okay.
Like mo yung video kung ayos. Pag hindi, pag mo i-dislike, leave ka ng comment kung bakit, ha? Sige na, subscribe.